Hi, welcome to lesson 8.1, where we add in neuter nouns to the second declension and add in the neuter definite article because Greek nouns have three declensions: masculine, feminine, and neuter. Neuter is the Latin word for neither. So it's masculine, feminine, and neither. Okay, so second declension neuter nouns. So here's an example of a neuter noun of the second declension, doron. And if you look at this, it looks just like the masculine and feminine second declension nouns that we saw in the last lesson in the genitive and dative singular and plural. So we have that oo, oi, own, and ois. So just like the second declension masculine and feminines we saw last time. But the accusative singular, on, which that looks like the masculine and feminines we saw before, is also there in the nominative singular and the vocative singular. All three of those look just alike. Okay? And in the plural, the nominative and accusative and vocative also look just alike. They end in this short alpha. Let's look at another example of a neuter second declension noun. Futon, like a plant. So, again, just like the masculine and feminines in the genitive and dative singular and plural. And then we've got this on ending in the accusative, nominative, vocative singular, short alpha in the plural. Let's take a moment to look at the accentuation here. Again, like all nouns, it has persistent accent. The accent wants to be here over the ultima, and it stays there throughout. But remember, like all first and second declension nouns that are accented on the ultima, that accent changes to a circumflex in the genitive and dative, singular and plural. Let's go back and look at the accentuation of doron. Okay, this noun wants to be accented on its penult there over the omega, which is long. So in the nominative, accusative, vocative singular here, we have long omega and then this short ending. And so it has to be a circumflex by the rules of accentuation. That happens here in the nominative and accusative and vocative plural as well. Long omega, short alpha. But in the genitive and dative, singular and plural, we have long endings, right? So oo, a diphthong, oi, own, ois. So long vowels and diphthongs. So now, since we have long, long, it's an acute. Okay? That's the only difference between doron and futon, is that they happen to be accentuated differently. Now let's look at the neuter definite article. So the masculine and feminine definite article, you remember there was no tau at the beginning of the nominative, singular, and plural. But for the neuter, there is. It's ta, tu, toi, ta. So again, the nominative and accusative look just like each other. And the genitive and the dative look just like the masculine. And in the plural, ta, nominative and accusative look just like each other, end in short alpha. The genitive and dative plural look just like the masculine. So that's the neuter definite article. Finally, let's think about what these will look like in the vocabs. So I have three different nouns here, all second declension nouns. First, lithos, lithu, ha. So you can tell it's a second declension noun because it's got that oo in the genitive. And you can tell it's masculine because they've given us the nominative singular masculine definite article here. But ergon ergu, which means work, That's a neuter second declension noun. And hodos, hodu, means road, is a feminine second declension noun. Those are pretty rare. Mostly they're going to be masculines and neuters. Very few feminines. Okay, so when you have a noun in the vocab, look at the genitive to tell you what declension it is. Look at the definite article to tell you what gender it is. Look at the nominative to tell you where the accent wants to be. Okay?